Welcome back to the Checkered PS4 Nascar League. I'm your host, Morse4173, and tonight we're getting ready to do the National Series race from Bristol Motor Speedway in Bristol, Tennessee. This is the second of 3 races this weekend at the famous short track, the world fastest half mile. And tonight, I'm unfortunately alone tonight, but chances are there might be another driver coming up in here. Probably not, but if there is, you'll have to wait and find out and see. Because I don't know who's going to be up here. I don't know if Kevline's going to be up here. I don't know if Tex is going to be up in here. I don't even know anymore. So it's kind of random at this point. So we got the National Series race tonight in Bristol. I believe we got 5 more races still the playoffs, 5 or 6, something like that. So after Bristol, we got Road America, Darlington. I'm getting a conversation in the hold on, I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. I thought, at the Discord lobby, I was actually called my name. I heard my name, so I was like, I'm gonna go see what they're up to. They are saying I can't join now, so here we go. I'm gonna watch practice for a little bit, and then we're gonna get some interviews in real quick, and go on from there. And if y'all missed last night's race, oh my goodness. As one guy put it last night, domination station. Because that man right there, that green and yellow number 11 car, that is Bradley, tonight, he dominated the race. He led all the laps last night. And funny thing was, he wasn't even the topic of the story at the end of the race. He had Bradley dominate the race. He led all the laps, won the pole, won the slip stages, won the race. Then you had a little rivalry starting to spew on the track between Quentin Ladd, who's in the 22 truck, makes his return to the league in the truck series, as Nascar man in the 7s doing donuts on the front straightaway, and Landline in the 35 truck, who's in the playoffs, compete for the championship. So look, they had a few 1-ins in the race last night, so hopefully, I wonder their rivalry will continue until next Friday. Going to be at Canadian Tire, road course up in Canada, and then after that, the National Series will be going to Road America. After that, and then the Cup Series is going to be off next weekend. So even if there was going to be a stream next Sunday night, there won't be, because the Cup Series is off for the week. And then we go to the track too tough to tame, known as Darlington, for both National and Cup Series, with the truck series being off. So we ran around Bradley for a few laps. Let's ride with this KD, who's subbing for H-Rod and the 2 car tonight. This is his first national start of the season, and he's not the only sub driver here. You got Mike Man back there in that 9 car, who made his first national start in a while at Mid-Ohio, driving the 36 car. And tonight he's subbing for Predator, who's current points leader in the National Series, in the 9 car. Meanwhile, Bradley in the 11, there he is right there. He's pulling away from the field. Looks like he's going to try to do the same thing he did last night, to lead all the laps. We got a battle back there between Weasel and the 18, Mike Man the 9. Weasel got around him. There's Trainer in the 23. Down on the backstretch payload, which I don't think will be used for this race. It wasn't used last night, so I don't think it'll be used tonight. I don't think it'll be used tomorrow night either. There's Nascar Man the 7, driving the Helmets paint scheme tonight. Usually, the Helmets paint scheme is driven by Kevlar in the 88, but tonight Nascar Man the 7 is rocking the Helmets paint scheme. As there's KD in the 2 going underneath 7, and GT Jones in the 5 is going to try to follow him as well. There's Mike Man the 9 in the wall. Oh, it looked like a little contact between the 7 and the 2. The 5 looks like it's going to try to take advantage with the 9 and the 0. I'm closing in as well. There you go. Ooh, Nascar Man is putting up a fight. Now this race is going to be 150 laps, so it's going to go by very quickly. Last race, which was 100 laps. Oh, there goes KD in the 2 down the road. There's Mike Man in the 9. But back to last night, as he gets the wall there. Last night's race was 100 laps. Tonight's race is going to be 150 laps. And tomorrow night's race is going to be 250 laps. So 150 laps around here. It's going to be a quick race. Last night's race was about an hour long, so starting an hour earlier for the National Series and the Truck Series and the Cup Series tomorrow night. So tonight's race is gonna fly by real quick. Probably end like around, let's say 7 Central, something like that. With the race beginning at 7 Central. Excuse me, 6 Central. So should be 7 Central, maybe 7:30 Central time that the race will end. Like I said, it's gonna be a very quick race. 150 laps. It's gonna go quick here. Last night's 100 laps went by fast, so 150 is gonna fly by fast as well. Now we're gonna ride with Mike Man for a couple more laps. We're gonna go around one more time from this view, and then we're gonna go on board. And see what line he takes. So he's in the middle of the groove, going to the top groove in 1 and 2. He's gonna stay in the dark area. He's gonna dive to the bottom in 2 and 3. He's gonna ride the bottom in 3 and 4. But his car got tight there. He hit the wall. And this is the final short track before the playoffs for all National Series actually. This short track was the first one on the playoffs for the Truck Series, so I guess that doesn't count. But for the National Series, this is the last short track, as well as for the Cup Series, the last short track before the playoffs. Closest thing to a short track after that, I think, would be Darlington. But that's not counting as a short track because just over a mile long, almost a mile and a half. So we're gonna allow Mike Man this lap, and then we're gonna get the interviews in. All right. Mike Man seems to be struggling with his car a little bit as the car gets tight on the long one. He'll have to work on that a little bit. So let's get some pre-race interviews in real quick. Let's get Bradley in here in the 11. Driving the colleague racing car. So, like I mentioned, he's going to drive, Bradley's tonight driving the 11 and a colleague racing Chevy. He was rumored to drive the 9 car tonight, but Mike Van said he'll take up on the role as driver the number 9, so Bradley's here driving the 11. We'll wait for Bradley to get in here. There he is. How are you?
Doing good.
That's good. Now, last night you put on a dominating performance, leading all the laps. And from last, do you think, from what I've seen, your car looked pretty well on the track. So, do you think there's a possibility you might do that again?
Oh yeah, I believe we can. If they continue to battle like they've been battling, I can easily just pull away and keep the gap.
Now, you have, unlike last night where you had truck series drivers, in the playoffs going for the championship, some of these National Series guys are still trying to get those spots clinched for the playoffs. And from what I see, the playoff field is currently complete except about one driver out on points. But do you think you'll be like last night? You'll be having to get the Nationals guys to earn their wins tonight?
Yep. It's gonna be the same like last night. They gotta earn it to earn it.
Now, are you just gonna be working by yourself tonight? Is there any team orders, so to speak, for tonight, or is it just you? It's just you.
Well, I've shared a little bit with Mike Mann tonight, so hopefully he can figure out how to run the setup and be up there with me battling, because it does get a little boring sometimes being out front, no one to battle.
Well, good luck to you tonight. Hope you could pull off another dominating performance tonight, and hope to talk to you again soon.
Yep. Thank you.
No problem. Alright, now we're gonna get Mike Mann in here, who's subbing for Predator tonight, driving the 9 car. We'll see what he could do. He said Bradley said he was working with Mike tonight, so because they're part of the same team pretty much. So we'll see if that holds true. As Mike Mann joins me now. How are you?
Hello, S'mores. I'm good. How about you?
I'm doing all right. Now, I just talked with Bradley. He said you and him have been working for this race tonight, working together tonight for this race. So
Yeah.
he said that you're balling one of his setups. So how are you going to feel the car?
I ran a little bit of a tighter setup in practice, and it felt there were some parts of it where it's a little bit too tight. And there's some parts of it that it was pretty good. So I'm gonna try to make the car looser for qualifying, see which I prefer, and then go from there. But me and Bradley are running several times. We've been together all week for this track.
Now, you'll be racing around some National Series guys that are still trying to get those spots locked in for the playoffs. So you're gonna race them aggressive, or you're gonna race them how you normally race them?
I don't see the difference. I'll just race people how I race them. If they piss me, sorry, if they make me angry, then they make me angry. I'll have to do something. I don't care if they're in the playoffs or not. Racing with them. I'll race with them.
And do you think, I asked Bradley this question, do you think he's going to pull away and dominate and win this race tonight? Or do you think you have something for him?
Not if I have anything to do with it anymore. Gotta be milky smooth tonight, S'mores.
Oh my god.
Have fun. Good luck.
Thank you. I'll try to. You too.
Yeah.
Now, we're going to get another driver in here real quick. We'll get Wine Guy in here, who's driving the 0 car tonight. There's the car right there. Alright, we're gonna get Ryan guy in here now. We'll see what strategy he can try to pull. We'll see if he can his father is locked in on points, I think, so but he's gonna want that win to get more playoff points. And he joins me now. How are you, Ryan?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm doing alright. Now, I just recently talked to Mike and Bradley, and they'll be working together for this race tonight. So, do you have any plans to be by yourself, or are you just going to work with whoever's out there?
It is a shorter track, so I just gotta sit and wait. It'd be best to work with someone. It's hard because it's a short track, but you can work with people. It all depends on where I'm at.
And like I mentioned, some people are still trying to fight their way into the playoffs, but from what I've seen on the playoff grid, your spot's pretty much clinched on points. So, are you going to be
right.
are you going to practice for the playoffs and try to get some setups down for when the postseason comes? Or what's your mindset going? Just the playoffs nearby?
I'm trying to keep my mind off the playoffs so I don't stress about it. Honestly, I'm just going one race at a time. I'm always here to just come out and try to win. So just trying to keep my mind off it till it's here, and then once it comes down to 2 more races or 2-3 more races down to the playoffs, I'll start exploring tracks besides Texas because I have a good setup there.
Alright, well, good luck to you tonight. Hopefully you can get that first win, and talk to you again soon.
Yep, thank you.
No problem.
Yep.
I'm gonna try and get one more driver in here. Excuse me. Let's see. Who else should we get in here? Let's get Incog in here real quick. Drive the 42 car. There he is. There's the paint scheme he's running, and let's get him in here. Alright, we're gonna try to get Incog in here. His spot's also clinched in the playoffs, but we'll see if he can get up there and get the battle for this win, because he's been pretty fast as of late. He's got a couple second place finishes on the year, so he'd like to get one spot better here tonight. And since it's a short track in Bristol, I think anything can happen. And if y'all heard a little bit of profanity there, that's not my apology, but the league apology to the league, because this is a PG channel, so you gotta keep the cussing down to a minimum. So, yeah. While we wait for Incog to at least get his interview in, try to get his interview in, I should say. This is going to be part number 1 of a 3-part stream. So part number 2 will be coming up, which is qualifying, and then part number 3 will be the race. So I don't believe we're going to get Incog in here in time before before qualifying. So we'll probably have to get him in before after qualifying, I should say, and before the race begins. So, and before the drivers meeting. So. Alright, well, I don't think we're going to get Incog in here, so I'm going to end this part of the stream here. Thank you all for joining me, and hope to see y'all back in part number 2. See you in a bit.